Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's video. I got a little something special to share with you today. Well, other than that something special that I share with you every day. Actually, I don't share, you know what I mean. So anyway, this beautiful woman and I just had a crazy workout, got my butt kicked. She actually kicked my butt. She like lasted longer than I did. We're actually not going to talk about that. Here's the deal. Behind me, you see this red Pro 4X. Well, if you've been following along on social media, you know that the KBF Mobile, I should probably name it. You guys comment below and tell me what I should call the Titan XD KBF Mobile so I can refer to it more affectionately. So anyway, here's the deal. I got a little something over here. I just gave you a sneak peek of it. I didn't mean to do that. Well, here's the deal. Got a new home away from home. And part of that is because this lady right here loves me so much that she lets me get whatever toys I need for my job. I need them for my job. So anyway, here's the deal. I spent a lot of money on hotels. I travel to a lot of places where there aren't hotels and end up having to drive, 40, 50 miles back to the hotel and then drive right back to the same fishing spot. So I decided I want to stay where I play. See what I did there? Anyway, so here's the deal. We researched this for, how long did we research it?
Well over a year.
At least a year. So this isn't one of those. This isn't one of those impulse buys. This is one of those things where we consider all the options. We're really close to pulling the trigger on a full-on toy hauler travel trailer, but I've got a lot of friends that have them. We went to a lot of campgrounds. We spoke to people. We went to RV dealerships, and we ended up finding what we wanted at Bankston Motorhomes, Bankston RV here in Nashville, Tennessee, and they also have a really big location in down in Alabama. So here's the thing. These guys hooked us up. We went back and forth on all of the what do you call it? Specifications, all of the features that we wanted, and we ended up settling on this Explorer right here from InTech. It's InTech RV. It's in the Flyer series. So I'll show you this right here. So it's in the Flyer series, but the model is the Explorer. All right. So actually, let me get a little closer view of that. So it's called the Explorer. Obviously, it's tailor-made for us. Biking, it actually has a kayak on it, hiking, and then, fishing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of this unit, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough because this is going to be kind of like the pre-walkthrough before. If you watch me kayak fishing, and you look at the way I've done my truck, I can't take anything stock, right? So I've got to do some stuff to this. So I plan on installing some Yak Attack gear tracks. I plan on doing some additional lighting setup. I'm going to put a Yakima awning up here called the Slim Shady. And then the cool thing about this thing is it has a rack on top. Actually, I'm about to get into the features, and I said I was going to give you a walkthrough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera over to Christy. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough. Think of this as the before, and then I'll do an after video or a kind of an along the way video as I make modifications to this. I apologize. I'm sweating like crazy right now. We just finished a workout with the personal trainer up at Gym Fix, a guy we became really good friends with through our looking for the right gym and the right place and somebody could work around my crazy schedule. Happy to update that I'm now at 60 pounds on the nose. Starting to get a little definition, a little swolled on. Christy's back here shaking her head.
Ridiculous.
Because she's only lost like, how much?
12.
She's only lost 12, but 12 on her frame is like 5,800 pounds on my frame. It's actually, we're about the same as far as percentage. We're doing a little husband and wife challenge. We're just not sharing that out in public because it's kind of like it's a between us thing. And the the bet's between us. So anyway, we can't do the whole contest publicly or through social media. So I'm going to turn the camera over to Christy. She's going to, follow me for the quick walkthrough. Again, this is going to be a quick walkthrough because I'm going to do a more in-depth walkthrough. You're going to see this thing everywhere I go that I can take it. And I can take this thing a lot of places I couldn't take a traditional travel trailer or an RV. And actually, Christy and I are looking at, after I pay this thing off and everything's smooth. Wait, we did pay it off, didn't we? Okay, so when we recover from paying this thing off, we're going to invest in a travel trailer that's not necessarily kayaks, fishing, specific, so that we can do more hiking and climbing, and we're going to do some backpacking trips into like the Smoky Mountains and some beautiful places in East Tennessee where we fly fish or we take the inflatable paddle boards. A lot of adventures planned. Again, this thing is going to be perfect for that, so I'm going to turn the camera over to Christy for the walkthrough of the InTech Flyer Series Explorer. Right, starting off at the front.
Wait, is it recording?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
See the REC word at the top? Anyway, so starting off at the front, I haven't put the propane tank on yet. But what you can see here is it's got an all aluminum frame construction. And when I say frame construction, I'm going to cut away to the actual frame. I visited the factory about a month ago and got to do a tour prior to making the purchase because we were traveling through that area on our way to Fish USA. So I got to see the construction, I got to see the unit, I got to see everything kind of in the process, the quality, the craftsmanship, all that good stuff. So again, I haven't installed the propane tank here. I'm actually going to get a custom box made so I can put my cooler on top of it to save space on the inside. So that'll be coming. What's cool about this thing is it's got this little cable right here. And as they were installing it, I was like, what is that? And it pulls this pin. So if your trailer, for whatever reason, became disconnected, it happens. I've seen it happen. Not saying it's ever happened to me, but it happens. That cable will pull that pin, and then there's a battery on board that maintains an emergency braking capability to keep this thing from running off the road, crossing into traffic, flipping, and maybe you'll get away with a otherwise fatal mistake. So anyway, that's a pretty cool safety feature. On the outside, one of the things that we had to have to be able to eat on the road, to travel, to stay fit, to commit to this fitness thing, is the ability to prepare food on the road. And that's one of the biggest problems with what I've been doing. I've been living in a hotel and it's been like, I've swole up like a tick, let's face it. And so with this thing, it comes with this really awesome Dometic Cooler. It comes with a propane operated 2-burner grill, some storage down here underneath. And so what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to keep all my spices and condiments and everything for preparing food on the road. And then here's a really cool feature. This thing right here pops off. You take it out, and if you see that lip right there, that lip actually, anyway, you lock that up on there like that, drop that on that little lip. Now you have a prep station, a place to put your food, and an area to get set up. This Dometic Cooler is pretty cool. There's actually one of these in the Yakima booth at iCast. I'd already fallen in love with it. That allows me to keep some cold stuff on the road. And this is 110 and 12 volts. So if I happen to be going from place to place, it can still run off of the battery and keep my stuff cool. And I really like the fact that it's got the ability to strap it in place and lock it. When you're out prepping your food, you don't want this thing to slide in. So it comes with this cool little lock right there. You can lock it out, you press that, slide it back in, it catches, boom. Got a couple of power outlets on the outside. So if you want to set up a blender, if you want to set up a NutriBullet, if you want to set up something like that, or if you just want to, you know, plug in your shaver and do a little manscaping outside, you can do that too. Outside light for that area that is independently operated. Everything on this thing is LED, so it's going to last, and it's going to be waterproof, it's going to be clean, it's going to be durable, and it's going to be low power draw. So the outside's pretty straightforward. You've got a spare tire that's connected directly to the frame, and then you've got this step right here. So what's cool about this thing is if you want to get on top to your rack, you step here, you grab the rack, you step up on your spare tire, and then you can access the top of the RV. So this thing is awesome. I'll be able to put 2, 3, maybe 4 kayaks up here, and then just drop back down to the tire, step over to the foot plate, and you're good to go. Guys, it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, show you how the whole thing works. This door is just like any toy hauler, travel trailer, or any cargo trailer, in that it is a tailgate style drop down. This will allow me to drive a four-wheeler in there, so it pulls double duty for hunting season. Again, I haven't got everything set up. So this is my propane tank. This is my propane tank cover. I haven't installed them yet. It comes with a little table, some little cubby holes on the side. And what's cool about this thing is it's got front and back switches. So if you'll turn around here, Christy. So this switch operates the light on the outside. This switch operates the light on the inside, so you can turn it on or off from anywhere. Power outlets where you need them, kind of all over the place. This is the tip out. Because it's starting to pour down rain, not that it's not waterproof, but because it's starting to pour down rain, I'm not going to open this up. I'll open this up in the full review because there are a couple things I'm going to adjust. Up here you got a workstation. You've got independently controlled power station for your phone, for your plug here, because that light would run the battery down if you left it out for weeks and weeks. So they isolated this circuit. As you can hear, it operates the radio that's installed. There's more USB ports up here if you want to hook up your radio and play directly from your phone. And you can sync it through Bluetooth. So, coming on over here, you got another TV adapter and coax adapter. I'm gonna set up a little monitor in here so that I can edit videos. You got your first alert fire detector and carbon monoxide detector. You've got a battery station indicator down here. Coin rubber floor so that everything is nice and durable. So got a little remote control here for your max flow vent and for your air conditioner when you have either 30 amp shore power or if you've got it hooked up to a generator. So guys, this is it. This is the sneak peek. Got some storage here. The back side of this is where the kitchen's at. So if you choose the model without the kitchen, you get more internal storage. But if you choose the model with the kitchen, you give up the internal storage. I don't need a lot of internal storage, and I plan on putting a rack on the back of it. And we'll talk more about that later. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of my new home away from home, the InTech Flyer series. This particular model is the Explorer. Be sure to check out the Chase and the Pursue. And if you're in the Nashville, Tennessee area, if you're anywhere within striking distance of Middle Tennessee, be sure to check out the folks at Bankston Motorhomes, Bankston RV, and they will take good care of you. If not, head over to the InTech website, click on the dealer tab, and find a dealer near you to go check one of these guys out. I will put that link in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time on Kayak Bassin TV, especially when I've got this thing set up and ready to go fishing. Ha ha!